Hi friends, how are you? I hope you're having nice days and spending your life well. So, some people talk about pregnancy like symptoms on the twin flame journey. So, what is this all about and why I chose to speak about this topic? The thing is, pregnancy like symptoms are certain symptoms of pregnancy which happen in the twin flame journey without you being pregnant. So it's like you will feel difficult to walk. You will, when you have your menses, it will feel extra tender, or your breasts will swell up a little bit more than usual. So these kind of symptoms, which are seen in actual pregnancy, will be mimicked in your twin flame journey just to show your fertility, the fertile angle of the twin flame journey, the fertile angle of the twin flames. It is also really connected to you seeing your spirit babies. Sometimes spirit babies come into form when you, along with it, you also get symptoms of pregnancy, symptoms of a twin flame pregnancy when you're actually not pregnant. So the pregnancy symptoms which you may have or may not have heard on different modes that you're searching is that the pregnancy symptoms of pregnancy are present even when you're not pregnant, to show you the fertility, to show you that your spirit babies can come forward, and to also show you that in the future you are going to get pregnant with your twin flame when both of you unite, or both of you come into union. Now union could be living together for somebody or a legal marriage for somebody. It depends on what you actually want to do with your partner. In some cultures it's just okay to live together, and they don't want to be married at all, both of them. In some cultures you do want a formal legal marriage, so it depends. That is why I always say that it depends what union means to you. So accordingly, whatever it means to you, you'll get that outcome. And with that outcome, you'll also get the pregnancy in due time. So this pregnancy, the symptoms are just an indicator towards a good future, a prosperous future, a fertility kind of a thing of the twin flame journey. Now now with this over, coming to another part where, let's see, we haven't talked for a month or so, so I want to discuss what is going on currently with twin flames. Many of you will benefit from this. So, the current energies of twin flames. First of all, I left the last video on my channel, the recent most was that a new romantic connection is going to come into your life, or a new connection is going to take you unawares, a whirlwind romance. So, in many of your cases, somebody else apart from the twin flame has swept you off your feet. There was a whirlwind kind of a romance, or like it could just be talking on text and things getting heated up, or it could be actually you meeting some person in person, face to face, and then things going forward. It could be anything. It could just be a energetic connection, it could be a physical connection, it could be just on text, it could be over phone calls, it could be actual meeting. It varies again with many of you, but in many of your cases a new person has triggered your interest, and because the new person is offering you things which are even more than your twin flame, more than what you are expecting out of your twin flame, like a new DNA template has been created in some person and it has been sent to you like a gift. A whirlwind romance is a positive term. This does not signify a negative term of like being a one night stand or something like that. Uh, it denotes a positive terminology where a whirlwind romance with a person who has a lot of qualities, much more than what you expected, comes into your life, and this is not the twin flame. So you have this whirlwind romance or whatever happens, in each of your cases. Again, it depends on what happens with the person. It could be just chatting, it could be phone calls, it could be meeting, it could be a intimate connection, it could be a sexual connection, it could just be very deep friendship. So it depends in each of your cases what will happen. Anything out of these can happen. So after this whirlwind romance, the connection with the twin flame is going to fade. Or during this whirlwind romance, after the whirlwind romance has been over, and now the new partner who came into your life is asking you about the future, and he's going to be a very serious partner. He's not going to be a one night stand. He's going to have a lot more qualities than your twin flames. So now this is not like other soulmates who were coming and you were like not feeling what you felt with the twin flame. So even when good people were there, you were like, no, I'm not feeling that sort of a connection which I felt with my twin flame. Now you're going to feel even more intense connection, because you're going to feel like, if this person has everything which I wanted on a checklist, he has good qualities also, he has this, the material aspects also, let's think practically. So you're going to feel like, why should I say no to this person when he is even better than my twin flame? Now here, try to understand the concept which is being played here. It's not like you are betraying your twin flame in any way, because your twin flame is actually not showing interest. You are in the separation period right now, and because of the inner work that you are doing, or the work that you are doing, or whatever that is raising your vibration, is making you meet this person who's serious and who's even more talented and qualityed than your twin flame. So this has nothing to do with your twin flame journey, or where you left your twin flame journey, or that you're leaving your twin flame now, you are betraying them, after all this while that you've waited. It's not like that. It's like you have done the work. Your twin flame, your divine masculine, has not done the work yet. Or in some of your cases, he's not doing anything at all. He's not doing the work. He's still not understanding. He's still not aware. He's still not awoke. So it's not like you're betraying. It's not like you're betraying. They are also interested in you, or gaining more interest in you, your twin flame, because your vibration is higher. Now, this new person, this ultra good person is there, but even your twin flame is gaining more, interest in you. You might get dreams. You might get sexual encounters in your dream space. You might get sexual encounters in your during your waking hours. You can feel sensations in your genital areas. Some form of contact will also happen from your twin flame side in these days, or has already occurred for you, for many of you, or will occur, because the energies are such while I'm speaking. So it's not like you're betraying your twin flame. It's like what you are now. It's generally said that you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So now that you are peaceful, meditative, calm, positive, and going with the flow, doing your thing, you are attracting what you are. Meaning you are highly positive, so you are attracting somebody who's highly positive and who has all the qualities that you were thinking about, which were not present in your twin flame, and you were expecting those qualities from your twin flame. Now the person has arrived who's even well equipped than your twin flame. He's handsome, he's sincere, he's serious, and he has all the qualities, he has the money also. So you're like, he's not lacking in anything. And then you think about your twin flame, like, what am I supposed to do for that, because I've been waiting for the twin flame, I've been waiting for all those qualities to come in the twin flame, but because they are not coming in your DM in some of your cases, another person has been selected. Another person has been selected by the universe. Try to understand this. Now, you are in no way betraying. You have been given the gift. You have been given the closure that your twin flame, your divine masculine, is not agreeing or not doing the work. So we have brought another person who is exactly like what you want, in emotions, in feelings, in everything, I'm not just talking about what you want in money, or in he has a very nice job, or all that materialism, although that is also there, because without that you cannot live a practical life. Without money you cannot live a practical life. So we have to consider the finances also, and you are not young children that you can just survive on emotions and feelings. You have to build a house, or you have to build a life together, which is what I mean by building a house, not actually building a house. You have to build a home with a person. You have to be needing all the equipment of the full house, whatever is required to live a life. So that requires money. So either you have money, or they have money, or both of you have money. Either of these scenarios should be true. So it's not like you are betraying your twin flame. You're thinking like, I was waiting for my twin flame to rise up to the occasion, but another person comes through, and you're bewildered that, okay, I'm interested in this other person, but what about my twin flame journey? What is going to happen to that? So like I said, your twin flame is going to also be more interested in you now, or going to be contacting you in some energetic way or physical way, because you are positive, you are highly positive. If you're highly positive, it's not just for one person that you're highly positive. You're going to be highly positive for all situations in your life. So all good things are going to come towards you in the current energies, which also includes your twin flame. Now he's also going to approach you energetically through dreams, or through some text messages, or through a phone call, or actually in person, and he's going to be wanting to know what you're doing and stuff like that. But what actually will happen, will you be choosing this new person, or will you be choosing the twin flame, and how the journey will unfold is yet not delivered to me. That download hasn't yet come. So when that download comes, I'll be relaying it to you. So what will happen now forward, which man will you choose or which woman will you choose, has not come forward yet. So it's kind of a very tight tie kind of a situation between both, because both partners are very competitive and ambitious, and they are kind of rooting for you, like they want you. Both of them now want you. So what will happen, how it will unfold, I will definitely relay that when it comes. For now it hasn't come, and like I'm very sincere and professional with my work. I don't make things up, so I'm not going to relay that to you just saying what I think. It's going to be, when it is downloaded, it's going to be told to you. So with that, friends, I take your leave. If you require personal readings, we are open. If you require inner work list, we are open. If you require inner work sessions, we are open. So think very seriously about if you're wasting your time or if you're investing on your inner work. And we are open for all services. Just contact me through text messages on WhatsApp or through my email, and you'll be delivered the services as and when they are ready. So think about it. Think about getting personal services. They are very, very important. I cannot stress that enough. I always stress that. With that, my folks, I take your leave. Love you all. Bye-bye. So the current feminine energy is, so when I'm talking about energies here, it's, you can be an external male or a female. I'm talking about the energetic feminine energy. So the feminine energy, the energy of the feminine or the divine feminine currently, also I want to tell you, because that is also going to help you place yourself where you are in the spectrum of things. So the divine feminine is very calm these days, very laid back. She's doing her thing. It's like the twin flame journey has almost left her mind, you know. Um, it's like she's quite peaceful. She doesn't feel the need to actually chase the divine masculine energy. She does not check the social media now very often. She is not asking people about him or checking social media. She's very calm in her own life, and she's very composed, you know. She's doing her thing, whatever she's busy in, she's focusing more on her life. It's not done deliberately, like she hasn't deliberately made herself reach this point, but it has naturally happened that the wait has been so long and the wait has gotten extended so much that now it's like she left the journey, or she stopped thinking about the divine masculine just because she was fed up of doing the same thing over and over again. It had become a routine to check his social media, to check all of his whereabouts and what he's doing and who he's with and the girlfriends and all that. It had become such a routine that the divine feminine got fed up of all that, and she stopped doing all that just to focus on her life, or whatever little she was doing, or whatever big she was doing, whatever the case in your individual life is. So she just started, like, she just reached a point where it was like, I can't do this every day. And, she just, it didn't happen in a day that she switched, she just didn't switch like this. It took time, and it happened very unknowingly, that she stopped thinking about him or stopped thinking about the twin flame journey. But it happened, gradually she reached a point where, like, she was fed up of doing the same thing of over 2 years, chasing through different mediums, social media, other messages, whatever you were doing, So gradually she just came out of it. She now doesn't look at the social media. She also doesn't think about the divine masculine. Days pass by when she feels that she hasn't thought about the divine masculine. She doesn't get dreams now that often. It's like the connection has been broken somehow. The connection is never broken by the universe, but it seems like the connection has been broken, you know it's like the DF and the DM are no longer together, and there's no relay of telepathy, there's no dreams, and the divine feminine is not thinking about the divine masculine. And sometimes when she thinks about that this is happening, that there is loss of connection, she feels guilty also, that am I deliberately doing this, am I deliberately not thinking about him now because he hasn't returned in such a long time. So these are the feminine energies. So she feels guilty sometimes because she's so used to chasing him, so used to being his wife, so used to being his girlfriend, energetically. She was so used to that now when she's actually not even thinking about all that, or thinking about him or his life or what he's doing, she feels like something is missing, in her own life. She feels something is missing. She's not doing something which she was doing so much in the past. So these kind of feelings, it's like if you eat noodles every day, and then you don't if you eat noodles every day for 2 months, and then you just forget about noodles and you start eating something else, and then after a month you realize, I was eating noodles for 2 months. you know it's something like that. She was doing something for so long, and now that she's not doing it, she's fine, Like after you finished eating noodles, you were fine eating something else, but then one day you think about it and it really appalls you, it really surprises you that you were eating noodles for 2 months. Similarly, this twin flame journey, and she was thinking about the DM all the time. Now she's surprised that she was thinking about him for like 6 years, 4 years, 2 years, 1 year, and she was not doing her thing. So now doing her thing has become more important, or naturally she has come to that state. So that is the energy of the DF. So I hope it helps you in placing yourself if you are in these energies, or if you're slowly coming into these energies, or if not, these energies will play in your future. So with this, I take your leave. Bye bye.